Hi, I'm Varsha and you're watching this video from justtutors.com, and in this video we are going to learn about data handling, and in data handling we are going to learn about interpreting a line graph. But before moving to our today's topic, we'll try a warm-up question. Here is a warm-up question for you. To try this question, you can pause the video. So as you can see that in this question on the left hand side, there are favorite part of Christmas is being written, and on the right hand side the number of people as per their likings. In first part we need to find out the number of people involved in decorating the tree. So in decorating the tree we can count, this is 5, add the 5 which is 10. So the answer for the first part would be 10. In the next, the total number of people involved in the activity. That means we need to find out the total number of people involved in all the activity. So first we'll find out how many people are involved in opening presents, that is 11, playing in the snow, which is 4, carols and music, which is 3, time with friends and family, which is 6, and the last is 2. Now we need to add them all together, so we add them and this would be 16. We put the 1 here, which is 3. So the answer is 36. Now we move ahead and we're going to discuss about graphs. So graph is a diagram that shows the relationship between two variables. One variable would be on the y-axis, the other variable would be on the x-axis. And then we'll draw a relationship between two variables with the help of line or a curve or a bar or any other symbol, like we at times use the pictographs as well. So a bar has 4 quadrants that represent the negative values of the variable. So generally a bar has 4 quadrants. Here x is positive and y is also positive. Here x is positive and y is negative. Here x is negative and y is also negative. Here y is positive and x is negative. Now we move ahead and there is an example. In this example, the graph for the number of teens and the age of the teens using the cell phones in a small town is given below. So this is a graph. On the y-axis you can see that the number of teens are written, and on the x-axis the ages are mentioned. Now we need to answer some questions related to this graph. So here the first question is, what is the number of teens using cell phones at the age of 15 years? So by looking at the graph, we first need to find out the age 15, which is here. Now we move along with the y-axis and then we find out it is 341. So the answer for the first question is 341. In the next, we need to find out the number of teens using cell phones at the age of 13 and 19 together. So for that, we'll look at the number of teens using the cell phone at the age of 13 is 229, and then at the age of 19, so that would be 642. We need to find out total number of teens using the cell phone at the age of 13 and 19, so that would be 9 at 2, which is 11. 4 at 2 is 6 and 1 it's 7. 6 at 2 is 8. So the answer is 871. So we write the answer here, 871. Now the next question says, how many more teens of age 17 years use cell phone than age of 13 years? So at the age of 17, that is 430. This is at the age of 16. So at the age of 17, that would be 590. So in this way we can find it out to make sure that this is right or not. And the next one is at the age of 13. So at the age of 13 it's 229. Now we need to find out what is the difference between them. So for that we'll take 8 over here and this is 10 over here. 10 take away 9 is 1. 8 take away 2 is 6. 5 take away 2 is 3. So the answer is 361. So we write the answer here. Now we move ahead to a practice question. Here's a question for you. To try this question, you can pause the video. So basically in this question, you need to represent the given data of number of students in a class of 40 during a particular week using a line graph. So for that, what you can do, if you want, you can represent number of student presence on the y-axis and name of the days on the x-axis, and then you can draw the relationship between the number of students and days. So this is the answer for the question. You can match the answer. This small n sort of a thing here is a kink. Why it is here? This is because here it is 0, it's 32 here, the gap between these two is 2, 2 again, 2 again, 2 again, and 2 again, but the gap between 0 and 32 is 32. So if there is a gap which is not same as all the gaps on the same axis when we are running from the initial to the first number, then we use a kink over there. Because else, if we need to draw it like this, then we need to start from 0, then 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is not feasible to write all the numbers. That's why we put a kink. Thank you for watching the video. For more, please visit justtutors.com.